shot the dark in Kansas. All these memories I'm making new. The gloves on the
left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always clean. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Boom! Woohoo! And Jonathan and the commish today. Look at
Holy
that.
Cow, the house is full.
Hey, Andrea. Hey, and the commish.
What's going on, man? My noisemaker's not working. What the heck?
Mine's right here.
Early.
Your noisemaker's working?
Yeah, works great. Hasn't missed a beat in 11 or 9 years.
Yeah. That's awesome. And Jeremy is present.
Hello, this is your noisemaker.
We might have, oops, don't want to do that. We might have missed our time. Jeremy, go ahead and slam us a little bit. Go ahead. For some reason, the person that set this show up today set it up for 4 o'clock. And we're all in there. Terry Daniels, good to see you, brother. You learn. What are you doing, Eichmann?
Our scheduler might need an intervention.
I know, right? I don't know how that happened. It is what it is. And we're all in here doing pre-show, and Jonathan yells at us. It's showtime. I'm like, no, it's not. But our system tells us it's showtime. Yeah, we're here. It's unfortunately with no noise. I can't get my noisemaker to work.
Well, meep. There we go. Brian Gibson.
Brian Gibson, hello. Good to see you, brother.
Terry Daniels, good to see you, bud. We probably should catch up again soon, I'm thinking, huh? See what we can get rolling. So here we are. This is our, it's Monday debrief now. This is our weekly debrief. We bring weekly debrief to you on Mondays at, can I do the math? 16:30 Central Time, although today we're pretty early. And so when we do our debriefs, we just want to get you all caught up on what we've been doing, what we got coming up, who else is doing what. Brian Gibson's down there with Project Die Hard. I'm sure there is a lot going on down there. And Terry Daniels and Jeremy Daniels, no relation, I don't believe, but except for brothers with us. Shots fired. Shots waiting.
It is National Tequila Day. I'm just.
Oh my gosh! Hey, and you know what? I got a shout out today. National Tequila Day. Hell yeah! Where's the shots? I got empty bottles. I want to do a shout out as I've been in touch, and this gentleman is so very thoughtful and has kept in touch with us. And we met him almost a whole year ago now. We're a couple weeks short of that. And he is nothing but a generous, thoughtful, caring, and he's got some talents. And he's a veteran. I think he's a Vietnam veteran, and I apologize. Bruce Kivley from up north. We met him at an event last year, and his craft is he can make buttons on the spot. So if you can give him your logo, your design, your picture, whatever you want, dolphins, he will pull it up, print it, and make a button right there for you. And I did that. I remember doing that. I think it was a high school fundraiser. We did that. And so super great talent. So he's got buttons made up. I bought a few of the, the Never Forget, the 9/11 ones. And then he made some bumper stickers for us. He's a generous soul. So Bruce, thank you very, very much. And he's going to be down in this area in the next, 3 weekends in August. So we're going to try catch up with him and say hi again and get all caught up with him. So thank you, Bruce. Thank you very much. And Jeremy, I'm not saying thank you if this was for me. That's not a rabbit hole. I had to have my story time today.
Andrea, everyone sit around and listen while Miss Eichmann comes together and
I'm going to put your marshmallows on a stick if you don't be nice. All right. So let me just say this then. So this is not about me or us. This is our creed. This is our pledge. We know why we get to do this. Thank you to the service members and first responders that have committed their time, sweat, blood, limbs, family, and lives to give us the freedoms that we have to allow us to do what we do daily. Every day. I wake up every day. I want to go work out. You know why I can work out? Because I have the freedom to work out, the choice to work out. I got a job that pays for the silly things that I pay for at the workout center. Yep. I got friends to work out with.
Some people, and this, I know this is a chance where, it's A, a rabbit hole, and B, it's a can of worms at the same time. Some people may call that privilege.
Oh, it could.
But you know what? That privilege was bought and paid for by the men and women. Red, yellow, black, and white across this country who said, you know what? I can do something bigger for the world than something just for me. What are you making up a batch of biscuits over there or something?
How'd you know? I was stirring my banana bread. I'd started a whole bunch of things.
Focus for Pete's sakes.
It's my workout over here.
They're not going to burn in the bowl, so you can wait till we're done.
It's all mixed up. I just got to get it in the pan. So we're all good. We're good. Folks, I got myself a pan of burned cookies because we had to go live and my cookies were in the oven.
Absolutely. You planned this out well. They would be done in 2 minutes?
Nope, wrong.
They're done. They're crispy. They're going to be my coffee cookies.
Yes,
Jeremy, with a blank check. That signed dotted line. You signed that dotted 100%. Line, and you were willing to give up everything, and many of them
100%.
Many
100%. And I'm not. I'll try not to go straight over the line that we shouldn't cross. But I'm telling you, I'm getting more worked up and more worked up. Not in the right way. With a lot of the narratives that are going out there right now. And I play nice. Play nice.
Bite your tongue. 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 Right for a minute. Just, I mean, really, really, really think about.
They say it's never too late.
Take a deep breath.
Swan dive. That's a cannonball, brother. Straight up cannonball. Right?
I meant too late to rethink what you were about to say.
Right into that effing hole. That's it's. I know that sounds too.
Let's give it till the end. Let's work ourselves through. Peterson. Well, Jonathan, I gotta let you know. We decided last night that you do so well with the music and the music guests that we are going to have you tell about last night's guest on our show.
Well, that's what he always does.
I know, but we don't have another guest.
I know. So
yeah.
So, well, first of all, this guy, Terry Daniels, I'm waiting for that comment to pop up.
Absolutely fantastic, brother.
Yes.
Absolutely. Wonderful.
Fantastic. I'm so proud of you, and we support you in every part of that, however we can. And thank you for going down those.
I got to send y'all something in a second. Back up a little bit.
Uh-oh. Are you frying bacon on the hood of your new car?
Yeah, eggs. You got me.
Eggs.
The car was expensive. We can't afford bacon.
And the eggs were free in the neighbors.
Yeah, they're free if you get to the chicken coop before the neighbor does.
Right.
Early bird gets the egg.
All right. So yesterday we had a new guest, somebody we've never had before, and he brought to us a different style of music than we're used to having on here. So last night we got to enjoy a little bit of hip hop music, and Mr. James Adrian shared the background to some of his songs, and what inspired some of his music is what happened in his world and things that he's been through. And he brings out the savvy in his music, and he shared that with us last night. His new album, which he just has out, is called Brainwaves. You can find parts of that on YouTube. I did not paste the link on here, unfortunately. Oh, shame on me.
I'll go get it.
Shame on me.
Dang, that's okay.
But we'll paste the link up here. But as we go through it, his the first song he sang last night or played last night was Wings, and there was a line in that song that says, "I don't know what this is supposed to mean. I just hope that it fixes broken dreams." And sometimes you don't have to know the end game to produce the product. Whoever it's meant for is going to get it. And I think that's, that line in that song just kind of captured me because I believe I've been there before. The second song was called Worse, and it was written for his father, and it was also dedicated to his father. There was some beautiful vocals in that song that were sung by Miss Catherine Grace. Unfortunately, for Mr. James, his father passed away before he got the chance to hear it. And may he rest in peace, Mr. Michael Miller.
Mr. Michael Miller.
There was a line in this song as well, which I'll get to in a minute, why I liked Mr. Adrian's music so much. But there was a line in this song as well that talked about teaching your kids so that they don't have to walk a mile in your shoes. And that also hit home for me. you often hear it said, I'm just trying to keep you from making the same mistakes as I made. But for some reason, worded out that way, keeping them from walking a mile in my shoes. It felt, it hit home for me last night because I got a little dude over there that I'd like to not make the same mistakes I made growing up. His last song of the night was called Nothing. And it was about losing friends and family. And after a while, and you lose enough, and you become emotionally detached from the loss. There's no feeling involved, and that was what the song was about: feeling nothing in times like that. And James said that he wanted to tell a story in his lyrics, and I believe that you can definitely feel his emotional attachment, his personal attachment to the stories that he sings. And if telling a story is what he was aiming to do, I believe he's done a damn good job. And I enjoyed listening to his music last night.
I really enjoyed his music. It's always nice. I mean, country is good, and country is what I mostly listen to, and it's so awesome changing it up and getting a little different variety in there. And he's good. He's got a lot out there. These were his, I think he said these are his 3 best copies. So those are the ones he wanted us to present, but he's good.
It almost left things or us speechless at the moment because there's so much content involved in his. It's thoughtful. It's provoking. I was just kind of in awe. And again, we haven't had an artist like this before. I mean, it's been a long time since we had a rapper on. I think the last time was Topher, and again told him that we would make those connections and make that. Hopefully, they can. Topher loves to do collaborations, so maybe that all fits into a space or a place or something.
One of these kind of things.
And yeah, I mean, speaking of Topher and falling back into the rabbit hole. You're
transparent. You're very transparent. So what do we got? What should we talk about?
No. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. And it's just like, oh my gosh, when does the BS effing stop? And I don't have my little beeper. My noises aren't working.
Beep beep.
I'll try it. No, don't work.
No, not working.
You got to restart my computer again to make that happen. But
I think you're supposed to do that every once in a while, anyway, dude. I think it means you have to close some tabs. You can always come back.
Probably no argument on that.
I know they're all very important. I get that. That's why I have like 3 different tabs of tabs.
Yeah, why don't you be more like the rest of us, Peterson, and go with 6 screens?
Yeah, I know, right? Well, are you sending your kid over to the Ukraine? Is that what's happening?
Oh my gosh, how cute is that? How cute.
We bought him pieces of stuff at different times, and then he just decided to put it all together, and the pants don't match the jacket, don't match the helmet, but he's You know
what? That's just like a good private.
Makes use of what he got. Improvise, you know.
That's the way they do that in the Air Force and the Navy, I
think. I got a jacket. If he needs a hooded jacket, I know you guys enjoy the cold down there quite often, so
I need to find at least the hood part of a green hoodie because I want to add that to my tuxedo shirt. I think that'd be cool. Yeah,
it would be.
I know. Oh, I don't even have my.
How could it not
have my constellation?
I'm thinking.
What's up?
I said, how could it not be? Oh crap! I gotta find my could play
Cookies,
this.
Andrea, cookies.
No. Now I don't even have my. So it seemed like everyone was looking up my nose from the counters. So I do have my Chromebook now sitting on my cookie batter. So I'm paused on the cookies for a minute to make my.
What is going on? Do we just not have a lot to talk about right now? I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the works, but I mean,
so in was it August 12th? They have that event in South Carolina. I'm drawing a blank. Veterans Freedom Festival. Veterans Freedom Festival.
Yeah.
I believe they're gonna have Tim Newton and Andrew Wooten and a couple of other people out there playing. I don't have the full list in front of me, but I know those guys will be out there playing.
Here we go. I bet Heather has a new flag. Oh, it's right on her.
That should be pretty epic. I love Tim Newton and Andrew Wooten. Those guys are awesome.
Modern Mammals, Widow Lake, East Main Street Band, and Tim Newton Band. Headliner, Andrew Wooten. And Andrew has been on once. I think he's going to want to come on. I think we've already talked about him coming on again. He did his own little tour, like a month ago.
Yeah, he was in Ohio and all kind of places down in Kentucky.
we are a great Facebook user. You might have to help us out a little bit.
Dang it. How about give us some hints?
We always get that up because of. I did get a message from Adam Jones last night after our show. Always love hearing Adam Jones.
Adam Jones. I always love hearing from Adam too.
I don't even know.
Feed the Heroes Foundation out of Georgia. Jonathan, I feel like I keep cutting you off, brother. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm talking to myself. I'm over here and I'm letting this Word document whip my butt.
It's Brian Paul, y'all. It's Brian Paul. It's so good to hear from you, Brian. I missed you. I mean, I see you around everywhere, but I missed your comments.
He's a busy man.
He is.
I thought I saw him all dressed up and swanky just recently.
With his beauty by his side. A lot of times. I love it. I love it. I'm not creeping on anybody on Facebook, but you know.
Not today.
I hardly look.
Not at this particular moment.
Right.
I'm baking cookies and trying to do a podcast, doggone it.
And then there's the banana bread because I had like 8 rotten bananas.
That doesn't look like his beauty. What is wrong with you? Jeez, that's not nice.
I mean, that's a beautiful person too, you guys. I'll take that one. Take that one any day. Nice job, Brian. Shoot. Oh, I thought it just went through my head and it got lost. Oof. I met a lot of cool people today, you guys. I'm hoping all of them. Oh, Jeremy, are you ready? Because this is a little rabbit hole. If you're ready for this, we're going to have a guest. In fact, we will have 2 representing our soldiers from Mexico and some that have gone back and people that are there's groups down there creating tribes and brotherhoods, and who knew? I knew, but I got in touch with them today, and they will be joining us in the very near future. And my creeping on Facebook is what led me into that, because I got a referral from one of our past guests. Said, check this guy out. This guy he's been busy the last couple of weeks, so I was on his Facebook page today to see if he was around. And as I was on his Facebook page, another person had made a comment. So I went and found that person and reached out to them. And there you go, Jonathan. How do you like that? It's not only a rabbit hole, but it's a series of super connections.
Chain of confusion.
No, super connections.
There's a daisy chain of rabbit holes.
And if you really want to know, there was a third person in that chain. It's going to be amazing. There's a lot of. They're going to talk a lot about. No. Brain, heart, and soul. They're going to talk a lot about this body, this self-care, this spiritual healing. And I'm not talking God like the normal, some people's God, other people's God. We're talking about how to connect and make that healing happen. And I'm super excited.
Self-care came up a couple times last night, and I enjoy my self-care. That's I invest a lot into my
I'm
self-care.
not listening to you right now, Peterson. Those are my dominoes, Jeremy. Those are my dominoes. If you want to knock them over, it's spendy. I'm kidding. You knock them over, there's probably more stories behind them. Peterson, maybe we should hear about self-care from Peterson. How do you start that day out?
Lots of meditation.
Yep, I bet it is. Jonathan, what's your favorite self-care moment? What do you do?
Don't tell us, Jonathan. Leave it alone.
It depends on what mood I'm in.
Oh,
if I just want to get away from everything and be by myself, I go inside and I put on like a video game that's kind of mindless that I don't have to think about. It's just button pressing. And I just kind of focus on that for a little while, and it lets me disconnect and not think about anything else. But other times I like reading. But I just don't have as much time for it as I wish I did.
I love it. Same. Peterson? I hesitate to ask Peterson.
Bouncy. I love it. I do love it. I'm always in a good space for the most part. I mean, don't get me wrong. Doing what we do is taxing at times. And it's taxing because we want to do so much more. Mm-hmm. But I've not settled in a way that is like, okay, I've withdrawn or pulled myself back. And I know this isn't answering your question, but it's my way of talking through it. It is, we do the best we can with what we got. And that has constantly been our mission. And it's easy to fall back on that when we know that we're doing absolutely everything with the resources we have. And we want to do so much more. And so we never stop. We never stop looking. There's no rocks we won't turn. There's no conversations we won't have. And that's when it becomes exhausting, because there's no one yet who's looked to us and said, hey, this is a terrible idea. Stop what you're doing. Everyone is like, yeah, this is great. Let's do it. Blah, blah, blah. What the F does that mean? Let's do it. I mean, that you would think that would create a call to action. We've created these calls to action. And it's a struggle when there is no motion forward by other people that enjoy, or at least say they enjoy what we're doing and want to be part of what we're doing. And then there's straight up the special people that we love to talk about. We don't talk about them ever, who come in, realize how much work it is, and then they back off, 3 months later or a month later. And it's like, if you can't stand the rain, don't go out into the storm, man, because this is a storm, and we want to be in the storm together. And that's, I don't know. I can cliche this all day long. I forget who
it was that I seen it from recently. I think it might have been. I can't tell you. But anyways, the way they described it was locking shields, right? It's just enough of us standing together.
That was Romans.
Umbrella.
That was Mr. Brian Romans. And
I wanted to say his name, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Brian Romans wants to watch Shields with us. And I love the idea, but I know he's doing him and he's doing his world, and this is not an attack, and we're doing us and we're doing our world. It's sometimes when you've got two trains moving past each other, it's hard to reach out and make the connection. And
I think we might be on parallel tracks, and at some point, because we're both reaching out, at some point there's going to be I think it's going to happen.
It will happen. It will happen.
I think that's how it's working.
I mean, lots of great conversations again that I've had this week, doing my buddy checks and making sure that I'm reaching out to people and taking conversations. You guys remember Beatrice Bruno from a couple of weeks ago?
Yes.
It was awesome to reach out to her and see where she's at. Adam Jones again this week. Aaron Zills, don't know him real well. Works for a corporation that wants to be doing some stuff with us. JD Mosier, he's got an event coming up that wants us to be involved. He wants us to be involved with him down in Alabama. And again, there's so many organizations, and again, I'm trying to get them all loaded. We've got 2 here in the near future. Operation Zero's got an event at Veterans Lake August 26th. We're planning on being over there. That's here in Minnesota, in Ramsey. And then we've got our good friend Jason Steiner down in Nebraska, who's running the Hero Stock September 9th. And we're really excited to be part of that. People had notes. Yes, I think he's already on the list of things, Jonathan. He's already on the potential guest list. And then we've got the Sudden Ridge Farms. It's got an event on the same weekend here in Minnesota. Last year they did an amazing tribute to the Vietnam veterans. We've got Project Got Your Back with an event coming up August 19th. I won't even pretend. We'll just lots of events, lots of things, lots of people with boots on the ground, making sure that we're reaching out to veterans on we do veterans and first responders. Most of these organizations are doing veteran-based missions, and that's all right. That's they're part of the process, and we're excited about that.
I think I will say, well, you're right.
Say it.
No, I forgot. I kind of forgot. Steiner and
tell us what you forgot.
Steiner's group. They are they're first responders too, aren't they?
I mean, we can look at the thing, but I think they're moving that direction. I don't know that it says it on there. You know what? It is 100% because it used to be vet stock, and they changed it to hero stock. That's right.
There we go.
See, I mean, our brains can get it all put together at some point.
I mean, it takes 3 of us. I mean, that's why. I mean, really, we give Jonathan a lot of stuff to do, but ultimately, it's to remember things for us and keep us.
I don't do half of what y'all do. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
What are you talking about?
Oh, shoot, that's funny. Because
I sleep a lot.
You do, brother.
I'll tell you what. We have I think we're gonna do a fun thing in October, but now I can't. Let me go look. Application. There's a camping thing with Wounded Warriors Guide Service. It's not for us. I don't know that we're going to be involved in that one. But there is a thing My stupid watch just told me I could almost meet my standing goal today. So please stand up. I've been standing all day. But their events don't have it listed. It's hold on, maybe.
I know what's going on in October, relatively lightly mentioned. About October 16th.
Keep lightly talking about it so far.
For October 16th for about a week or so.
Yeah.
It's
we're trying to make it happen
down there in Nashville or something, huh?
Yeah, we're trying to make it happen. I've been talking with someone all day long about it.
But hey, buddy,
she got the front secured.
Oh, oops. There's been a little story about levels of noise in their garage during showtime. That's what I think.
Oh, well, I think he's bringing on.
He's out here playing and he finds all this stuff, this toy train, and he's just like right next to the desk.
Being a kid, man, that's the way it's supposed to happen.
That's perfect. That's actually better than him not doing that, I think. So.
Right.
Mandatory.
He might be starting something on fire right now.
Yeah, he could be.
He might be. He went around the wall. I don't know.
I played with fire when I was a kid.
You were mean to the ants. Mean guy.
No, that's not what I burnt. I probably could be committed for some of the things I did as a kid. But
you should probably not say it then, maybe.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe. Look what's happened to me. This has all happened since I met Peterson.
Is that what
up there in the back?
That you're gonna blame that on me?
Those are all empty. No, I'm kidding. Crazy. Just kidding. But I did visit some breweries that we might have tried to help us do some fundraising.
Have some conversations. It's good.
Sometimes you gotta buy something, and it's not a bad purchase.
Rebecca Gray, thank you for sharing our show and stuff all over the place. I appreciate you. Andrea busted my noggin last night because apparently she doesn't like it when I do posts during our show.
Well, okay. Can I tell you the why, or should I just leave that alone for while we're on live?
Let's do it. Let's go. Blow it up.
So I was raised by a very proper mother and a dad who wore a suit to work every day, even though he didn't have to. And so this manners thing had a lot to do with like, look at people when you're talking to them. And so.
What were you saying? I was busy on Facebook.
You know what? I'm gonna give Rosemary a call and have her give you a call. And if you don't pay attention, you'll know why I have these rules in my life. So there you go. Direct violation.
And that'll be the end of that.
Yeah. Once Rosemary gets a hold of you, good luck. Oh my gosh. I might just give a shout out, Landon, if you're watching, thank you for stopping in, dude. Your brother's a little bit of an inspiration for this little show. So thank you. Thug knife hand. Jeremy, I need to borrow some of your look at.
I don't know.
Sorry, Landon, I busted you. It does tell me when people pop in, so I caught you. Sometimes I talk about my cousin. It's really my cousin's kids, but he was our ring bearer in our wedding, and I just finished, I believe, his 4th tour with Iowa National Guard. And so he's got a bunch of little kids. And Landon, correct me if I'm wrong. So there's 4 boys in this family. I think baby 16. My cousin has grandbaby 16.
What did you just say?
You just go ahead and do what you're doing down there on the Facebook.
Hey,
did you say 16
grandkids?
Well, you're halfway there.
I'm only halfway though, and I know, right? Ah, shoot. Joel, thank you. Hello. I actually just
We gotta get him booked up, Joel. Yeah, we talked for a minute. We gotta get that thing solidified. Boom, slam dunk it. I'll reach out.
17. Look at 17.
You got it set.
Congrats, Landon.
Another one?
I'm gonna be totally honest, Landon. I got lost after like 15, so 17.
She can't keep track of her own rolling around.
Oh shoot! Yeah, Joel, let's get you booked. Let's get you.
You know what?
We got people messaging.
I think say you should reach out to him right now.
Well, the funny thing is, Steiner's messaging me right now. So.
Oh, and he's not even watching. I bet.
Probably.
He
not.
hears everything.
Probably does.
Steiner knows all.
I need him like for my secretary because, whew, not a thug, no thug.
I have a question I want to ask him. How many lifelong friendships has he made in the last year promoting this show?
Well, I mean, sorry to take that away from. We're in the same boat. I mean, it's the people we didn't know a year ago and the people that we've met through this. And it's kind of funny because, I mean, Andrea has not been in our world or my world for really all that long. And then when we compare our Facebook accounts, I mean, our mutual friends list is like off the cuff and chart, depending upon which Facebook account I'm looking at, and it's there.
Joel's booked.
Well, not booked. I'll have to pull up those other documents to get that part done. But,
August 27th. Any Sunday after August 27th and after.
Well, what's the first weekend on after August 27th? You that fast? That's
September something.
September 3rd.
All right. There. Boom. Joel, September 3rd your date. Will that work? We'll just
this is
blink
fun.
once for yes, blink twice for no.
Oh shoot.
We'll make it happen. Boom. I've been watching a lot of his stuff lately. That works. Boom. In the books.
I'm going to spell your last name correctly as well. I got him in there.
You're already on that, Andrew.
I am.
Look at that. Bring them all. And so Steiner just suggested another musician. And
he better not be stealing my thunder. Is it Joe Allen?
No.
Okay.
Whew.
That's mine. We can fight about it, Steiner.
Are you? Did you get him booked already?
No, I reached out to him already though.
Yeah.
You know what he's going to ask you next? He's going to ask you, did you put him on the list?
You put him on the list?
Look at, no reply. I plead the fifth. You know what? The world doesn't need to know this, but I have you guys right here, right now.
Oh, he's a beast. He just gave me another one, too. My goodness, we're going to be... You know, it's funny because this ebbed and flows a little bit. We were booked out 4 months ago. We were booked out until there's Steiner. He's out doing his own little thing, doing whatever he does, and then he starts name dropping with me. I love it. We were booked out for like 4 months straight, and we get, I don't want to use the word complacent, but it's just like there's so many other things going on that we don't necessarily always, and now we've got like 3 weeks, and so We'll get this filled up. We got Joel in the books in September. And again, everyone, thank you. If you got others, let us know and we'll get them going. And yeah, enjoy that.
I'm going to say it's not complacent, but we do get comfortable because in May, July, whatever, felt really far away. August 8th felt really far away, and now here we are.
It's next week.
It's
next week.
Ridiculous.
It's next week.
It's a week and a half. Let's not get too excited.
We got more time.
We should find a squirrel graphic that we can put up.
Yeah.
I know someone who probably has one, actually. So do you.
Do I? Well, yeah, different network.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It looks like we got some work to do. What was the name of your guys, Jonathan?
Steiner. I'm glad you didn't steal him from me, but this is over. Joe Allen Christie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You said him the other day. Yep.
Yeah.
He's down to 47 days, right? Jeremy.
47 days.
Jeremy, you're not from down under. That was exactly what I thought. Jonathan stealing thunder from down under.
47 days till September 9th. Boom. Hey, what are the accommodations down there, Jason? We actually need to sit down and have a soiree. Is that what you said? I almost shouldn't say that.
Just almost. Yep. Meeting. I guess we'll stick to a meeting. We might have a meeting.
A meeting of the minds.
Well, I'm out.
Oh, you're not.
No,
you're not. I don't know that you can say that, Jeremy. We don't use words like that here. Oh no, right. I won't be able to make any of those in any direction. So we'll have to
what are you talking about? We just got to figure out which one is north farther.
Lincoln will be north.
What? Oh.
I got to figure out which one's the closest one to the airport.
Yes, actually, whichever one. Are you flying into Omaha?
I might have to fly in somewhere because I ain't driving it.
Oh, Omaha would be the north one.
I like Lincoln. Omaha.
But that's an hour away.
25 miles?
Well, they're not quite there, are they? Yeah, Jason's giving us it all.
I know. Thank you. Here's our meeting right here. Doing it live.
Yeah.
Done.
We have more questions to ask, and
we do, Jason. I've been saving up my questions. 25 minutes. They don't have stop signs down there, so you're okay.
Or speed limits, apparently.
I have made the trek, and it's gonna be just as bad. I promise you. And leaving Lincoln after a Huskers game and trying to get back to Omaha, it's going to be the exact same kind of traffic for this thing. I guarantee you. Blow it up.
I hope I run into people at the airport that I've never seen before, and I'm just like, yo, dude.
Invite them.
Take me hero stock now.
Now. We should make little business card size flyers.
Well, we can put them on the backs of our vehicles and stuff. Jonathan's flying in, so we'll have to attach it to a suitcase.
I'll stick one to the plane. It's fine.
Hero stock or bust.
I got a question for you, because I'm gonna buy those little dot things. I've had it. I'm done. I'm trying to be electronically smart. So I'm gonna buy the dot things. Like, can I load that? I can put a link on the dot thing, right?
You can add or take off as much as you want whenever you want, and you can put QR codes. You can put all kind of stuff. You can temporarily put information on and then take it off once the event passes?
Because then I'm just gonna walk through the airport with my dot, and I'm gonna be like, "Please scan this, please." Somebody please scan this.
Sorry, let me see your phone. Here you go.
Thank you for participating. Oh, excuse me, got you with my dot.
Maybe we could do even a shtick with that and like have some beads and scan this for some beads.
Oh,
bro, I got beads, man. I'm just telling you. I got enough beads for everybody at Heroes.
How big are your beads?
Tiny.
Normal beads.
But I got 1, 2, 3, 4 big Tupperware things full.
Because you guys down there are the Mardi Gras capital.
Yeah, we're prepping for a ride, and Mardi Gras ride.
So this is Jonathan. Jonathan, when you say Mardi Gras, he says which month of Mardi Gras? Because I feel like he was busy in March, April, May, June with Mardi Gras stuff. I got to go to the.
It's usually late February, early March, mostly February.
Fat Tuesday, right? Does it actually start on Fat Tuesday down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even know what that is.
Like, I wouldn't wait for Fat Tuesday. I'd be like, well, if it's Tuesday, I might as well blow Monday off too, and just take Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
I'll never tell.
We don't talk like that here.
I'll never tell.
Talk like what? I just saw those zeros in there.
We'll get a lot of beard touching done. That's what we'll do. Just wear your hero.
Wear the hero socks.
Yeah.
Was that part of another conversation?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do they stand up on their own?
Really, really big part of another conversation.
You guys have all the fun when I'm gone. Whoa.
This is
we're clicking at the
touchy. Yeah, I'm done.
We're all touching at the same time. Beards.
So, how about them Tigers? I'm a little bit too late to go to Omaha and see them play, but I guess I can go to Omaha either way.
Is that where the LSU in the World Series this year?
Yeah, it's college baseball World Series every year.
Well, I know that, but I understand.
Okay.
That.
Yeah. We big time won this year.
I just didn't follow LSU in anything, just for the record.
Yeah, sure you do, Mark.
You didn't follow, but you knew exactly what was happening. That's weird.
Well, I didn't know. I thought he was talking about a high school team for a second.
Well, we do have the Thibodeau Tigers.
Right.
Thibodeau Tigers. Say that one fast 3 times.
Thibodeau Tigers, Thibodeau Tigers, Thibodeau Tigers.
That's where my kids probably go to school.
Try it again on a Sunday night.
Oh, you're so funny.
That's funny, right?
Y'all need to quit playing.
Jonathan, you might have to do this debrief by yourself next Monday.
Yeah. I'm feeling like I probably should, if I'm being honest. It would be the most least shortest show.
We'll be on.
I might be in a car.
No. You'll be at Leadership Summit.
I know, right?
At 4:30, what car would you be in?
Well, I don't know. What time does it start?
Like 8 in the morning?
That first morning? Okay.
Well,
I haven't looked at the schedule. It's a
you gotta prep,
away. It's a week away, dude.
Stuff. Can't do that teacher stuff clear-minded.
I think I might have just paid for Expedia. Did I just pay for something?
I don't know what you're doing. Oh, you like that conversation we were having earlier about where we are focused and having eye contact?
I'm trying to get Jonathan a cheap flight from Thibodeau.
No, we'll go from New Orleans. You don't want to leave from Thibodeau.
I think
planes that would leave from Thibodeau Airport wouldn't carry enough fuel to get to Omaha.
I think Jonathan's a big boy and has his world planned out already.
Hey, just relax your pants. I am fine.
Mama Eichmann in charge right now.
I love when it's good for the gander, but the goose, she can't play.
What?
That seems unfair.
Who said the goose was a female?
Ooh.
I think that's biologically. Just kidding. Can I say that?
We're getting nothing done right now. You know that, right?
Boom. There we go.
WeP3 Radio is live. I actually had it up and going for a second. Gosh dang it. It's all I got to do is do this.
Yeah, just turn the volume up.
3.5. I only got... Jonathan, you coming Friday night or Saturday?
Whichever.
2 or 1 adult?
I'd say probably Friday night and then stay Friday and Saturday.
There you go. Leave at 7, get there at midnight. 300.
David Chamberlain.
Boom, there we go. WeP3 Radio. All veterans, first responders. Great listen. I jam to it washing cars. I jam to it cutting grass. I jam to it doing podcast.
Mr. Steiner.
Just jam.
Sorry to interrupt you, Jonathan.
Go ahead.
Mr. Steiner, I hope you aren't an early to bedder kind of person because we will be showing up there roughly around midnight.
Remember Scotty Hastings? He went to bed early on a Saturday.
I don't know which one I'm more curious to see him hanging around.
Well, you can't, when I'm driving that far, you can't say we might be. Yeah, it's just gotta.
You gotta be.
Yeah, because I will get you out of bed. Or get in with you, so lock and load and
the smoke.
Make sure you condition your beard the night before.
Yeah. Use some moisturizer.
And some smell good, please.
Yeah. You're getting sloppy seconds then, just so you know. We need to stop.
Where's the beef?
I'm not saying it was me. I'm just saying.
Oh. This is David Chamberlain. He sent out a thanks. Did you see that?
Today?
Apparently he got our message from the pontoon day. When we shared his.
Oh, yes, he did. Yeah.
Yep. David's a good guy. He's been busy.
Gosh, I love what we do. All right, we should probably wrap this thing up. And thank you for allowing us to do what we get to do. We know why we get to do it. It's because of the men and women who have allowed us the opportunity by their service. Thank you, Jeremy Daniels, for coming on and being the light of this. Jason Steiner, Hero Stock, thank you for all the things that you've done. The list's just going to be up, rattling up. Appreciate all of you. Check us out. Oh, who's our guest on this coming week? Do you remember?
Yep. We have got Mr. Brandon Watts.
Brandon Watts of Rally Point.
Yep, Operation Rally Point. And then we have music with Derek Stoner Music.
Derek Stoner Music, absolutely exciting. And then again, because of Steiner, all his great connections, we'll be getting a bunch of this stuff rolling again. Who we got now?
Who is that?
TJ.
Well, it says it's Eve 6, but I am. That sounds like Stephen John.
Is it Southern Attic?
No.
Nope, it's not Stephen John.
Tonatide.
I could be wrong, but I don't think it's him. It's close, though.
We'll do some research, get that out there, figure it out. A little bad when we don't know who they are, but that's going to make me just go look.
So is this where we say you can check us out on the We Got Your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime podcast every Sunday at 1800 Central Standard Time, and then on Mondays at the typical 1630 right here with the WeP3 Weekly Debrief. And if you happen to miss any of the shows, check them out on YouTube or Spotify.
All kinds of social media.
Yeah, pretty much most places where you listen to your podcast at. Even Rumble. Don't forget to check out Rumble. But if you slide on over to YouTube and you listen to it on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Subscribe, please. Thank you.
Thanks for all that you do. Thanks for coming and joining us. Thanks for letting us enjoy you. We will see you when the smoke clears.